I feel like I would feel weird doing her Bond stories without doing Hightech toy. But we will jump into applause. Hero. I need water. One of my least favorite events. I've heard multiple people say that they don't like it. But like I said, I don't know. I feel weird doing her bonds without getting the full context. For the time it came out. When did it come out? 2022? The Overzone? Oh. It's a baby event. Ah, jeez. The best minigame. Minigame is a generous description for whatever that is. Which one is it? Is it in the arcade? The Blue Water Island dice throwing. Dice throw minigame with Volt. But way worse chance. Huh. And getting the space that knocks you back could knock you back into another space that knocks you back. So you could end up one bad roll and get knocked back an entire lap around the board. That's the game telling you skill issue. Damn. Controversy has been brewing recently due to a rash of mass-produced Nikke disappearances up on the surface. Considering how costly these Nikkes are to the manufacturer, it can be expected that these disappearances will put a serious dent in the Big Three's profit margins. This is especially applicable for Missilis, who manufactured a high proportion of the mass-produced Nikkes who have gone AWOL. Damn. Damn. What does that say? Your Nikkes keep running away. Experts speculate that Missilis may receive the lowest evaluation in the company's history this quarter. Oh, snap. I didn't know her outfit came from this one. Ouch. Ingrid, the CEO of Elysian, had some choice words for Missilis, saying, "This is what they get for foregoing any proper battle training." Wow, even Ingrid is chiming in on this. Siwon must be about to bust a gasket. Don't act smart. No matter how much special treatment you get, you're still just scrap metals to Siwon. Ooh. Absolutely not. I'm a hero. You should become a hero as well. This is the path all Nikkes must take. Screw that. Being a villain is way more fun. You should become a villain. What are you two blathering on about? Here they go again. Matisse! There's no need to shout. Report to the surface immediately. Right now? Go and find those missing Nikkes. I don't know, like this skin is so like it's like the entire like scenario. It gives the impression that like this is the default. Like she's just like randomly in it, no explanation, no nothing. Thanks to those no good junk heaps, we've had our worst quarter yet. We've got Ingrid mouthing off about army drills or whatever it was, acting smart when she doesn't know the first thing about manufacturing Nikkes. It is her hero outfit. She'd just rather be in the lab so she doesn't use it. Wait, really? The jacket is fire. The haters are cowards. No, like, I like the skin. I like the skin a lot. Like, I just, like, whenever they usually, like, drop a skin like this, I guess, like, later on, there was, like, some, like explanation, but she's, like, just randomly wearing it. So I was like, whoa. When it first released, people didn't like it. Why? Literally, why, though? And it's just, if this was the second event, how are people already not liking stuff? Jacket shooting pose. Oh my god, kiss my behind. We can't have people besmirching our good name like this. Take care of this at once. The jacket whining was early in Nikke's lifespan. I didn't realize it was this early. Golly. I figured this is what would happen. Time to fly, baby. Have no fear, Suen. The ultimate superhero team is here. We will find those missing Nikkes, no matter how far or numerous they are. Hero out! Hey, yo. Hey, yo, banger. Pseudo Sawano. Banger. Wasted on this event. Okay, Lord. You can officially keep your opinions to yourself until I finish the event. All right? All right. Yeah, no, because it does. You're right. Because the jacket does fit. Because at first I was like, does it? But no, like, if anything, I feel like her jacket makes Laplace's jacket make more sense. You know? It's like whenever I saw, the hero chapter for the first time, and I think that was when we found out, or I found out, oh wait, it's a jacket with like a hoodie. Like, I didn't realize that, like, it was a hoodie and stuff. I like the fur bit. But her fur bit matches Maxwell's. So it's like one of those things of, yeah. Damn. I wish this was her default. I wish this was her default. It does, yeah, it does tie in with like the rest of them. Get in here, Morty. Play hero.
If you bring me along, I won't be of any help. Here I come! Let's do this!
Well, let's go then.
She gets to play hero. It's fine. Also side. Pepperoni? Pepperoni? Pepperoni. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. If or when Matisse gets alts, I wonder if they should follow Absolute and that they have a full burst team. Is new Absolute full burst team? I did not pay attention to that. Wow, look at that. How handy. Here.
Shall I swim over there?
We'll let Mori come with her babysitter. I thought it was the same for a regular Absolute too. You know, I never got all three regular Absolutes, so I would not know. That's just an excuse to bring Siren. Yep, it is. But it's also for Mori! I really like the contrast of Absolute being a full burst on their own, while Matisse is all burst 3s since they're personalized. You know what? That does check out though. Like, it's very tactical of Absolute to be 1, 2, 3, while Matisse is like, nah, just bing, big boobs. Matisse is on that F it we ball energy. Sorry. Many of the mass-produced Nikkes that have been sent up to the surface have gone missing. As of now, we haven't discovered any reasoning as to why this is happening. But our best guess is that the blacksmith or some other raptures are behind it. Oh my god, chat, I'm going back to Eden! Oh! You ever just randomly remember something that makes you happy? just randomly remembers things that makes you happy. Shut the hell up, chat! Okay? I'm aware. I'm aware about effing catching up. Damn it. The carrot is dangling. You gotta run for it. I'm immediately gonna get all of you a-hoes coming to me and being like, the side story says you need to complete blah 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 chapter, and then that's when I'm gonna start bashing my head against the desk. I put here just to suffer. It's fine. fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hands are safe, not the head though. We gotta we gotta work around our disabilities. Just do it. It's that easy. Fight me. The day it drops, we gotta pretend that Johan dies. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Gonna pop all the boxes to steamroll. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're good. We're good. We're good. Back to the teeth. Am I to attempt to ascertain the reason? Are we? No. No. Absolutely not. That was the plan, but Suen contacted me out of the blue. What did she say? She'll be sending Matisse out to get to the bottom of these disappearances. However, as you well know, we cannot send Nikkes up to the surface unescorted. Don't tell me. That's right. You're going up with them. I always marvel at the sounds video can make. You know, sometimes I too listen back and hear a sound and I go, damn, what the hell is that supposed to be? Oh no. Go and find out the reason behind these disappearances and find out if Suen is hiding anything while you're at it. Yes, sir. The counters are not to go with you on this mission. Why not? A special request from Suen. She wants Missilis to have all the credit. Very well. Do you ever go, damn, I do be feral? I may or may not have dug up some Behemoth and Devilia clips. And watching them side by side, I'm just like, dear God. Birdie, glad to have you join us. About time you got here, Slowpoke. Anderson Nolly just told me. Him. I suppose there's not much we can do about that. Joe redeems Missy. Because it was broken. Would you two pipe down? Sorry that you had to be paired up with these loudmouths. Anyway, you won't have to do much on this mission. What do you mean? We may not look like it, but we're a perfectly capable unit. Oh crap. What? Is that it? Is that the end of it? Hey yo. It seemed like there should have been like a second half to that sentence. All right then.
It's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it.
Early events are very short. I'm so used to part one taking like an hour and a half now sometimes. That's it. That's the end of it.
I told you justice would prevail.
Wow. Who's the operator in charge of this mission? No one. You mean you don't have one? For heroes like us, there's no need for an operator. Drake is able to detect just about anything. Damn straight. Ignore them. There are occasions where we utilize operators. This time around, Sewan wanted us to solve the problem without any outside help. That's why it's just us. If it weren't for the central government being so adamant about us needing a commander on the field, you wouldn't have had to come up here. Sounds like Sewan is playing this awfully fast and loose. Think of it more as her having great faith in us. In fact, I myself don't think there's any problem with us handling this mission on our own. She may not look the part, but Drake is a wonder kind when it comes to detection. Hey, we can do more than that, you know. True, but only if there's enough battery power. Battery? Drake's abilities use electricity and consume a significant amount of battery power. On extended missions like this, we have to pay close attention to the battery level. Okay, so this came out before the hero chapter, right? Because right now this is like regurgitated information that they did in that chapter. Or like, not in that chapter, I think, but like a little bit before when we first met them. Everyone got that? Got it. Now let's go. Time to bring these little birdies back to the nest. Applause rushes forward and takes the lead. Oh, no, you don't. I've got a point. Drake rushes to the take Vanguard. What did I just say about conserving battery power? Like this entire sequence, I feel like is just how it was when we met Matisse in campaign, except it was a desert background instead. They're released at the same exact time. They're just... I think that's water break. Damn. The distress signal originated from around here. Maxwell glances around. Only a few wandering raptures can be seen. I can't see anyone. Perhaps they're hiding somewhere? Finally, my turn. Drake closes her eyes. Let's see. Huh? Did you find anything? No, I'm not picking up anything. That's odd. The distress signal isn't showing up, and Drake can't detect anything. I love how Anchor has a detector and freaking Drake just has a spidey sense. Could they have run off somewhere else? Or were they already destroyed? Let's search this area a little more. How is Maxwell more atoned than Rumani? How often does Rumani go to the surface? I found it! Where? My hero senses are telling me. There are some Nikkes nearby. You see that group of raptures over there? Yes, I see them. I'm willing to bet that's where we'll find them. Wherever you find raptures, Nikkes won't be far off. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a closer look. You're right. You never know. Let's go. Time to vanquish the villain and save those in distress. Oh my gosh. She's so She's so pre-hero animation.
Time for a test.
Cutscene right now.
You're tougher than I thought.
Applause. I adore you.
Reloading.
How you doing, Morty? You doing good, Morty?
Wait. I said wait.
No, Morty's not doing good.
That actually worked?
You're doing
Am
great,
I not
sweetie!
entirely worthless in battle?
You're doing great, sweetie! Your hero has arrived. Sorry to keep you waiting. No one's here. No, there's someone. Where? Drake points off in the distance. So, that's why you had a hard time detecting them. In the direction Drake is pointing to, there lies a mass-produced Nikke with one of her legs missing. Part of her arm has been torn off. Walk towards the Nikke lying on the ground. No, don't take... The mass-produced Nikke desperately clings onto something with what's left of her arm. What is that she's holding? Whatever it is, she doesn't want us to take it. Let's see. Ah, it's a brain haven. What is that? A portable freezer that helps preserve the brain of a Nikke that has lost her body. It's only good for 7 days. After that, the brain is no good. They're typically handed out to mass-produced Nikkes who have to work on the surface for extended periods. Does that mean Hammering got like an updated version? Because I feel like it's been longer than 7 days for her. Either that, or to squads who are conducting search and rescue missions. Maxwell comes closer to the mass-produced Nikke. Hers has to be special to prevent the crystal growth. You know, that's true. She do got crystals in her brain. Yep, that's true. Forgot that little quinky dink. Calm down. We're not here for the Brain Haven. We're here to save you. Help. Yes, I know. We'll see what we can do. Just hang tight. Are you hurt anywhere else, other than your arms and legs? Your head. Yes, it seems okay. Can you save her? Yes. I figured this would happen, so I brought some extra parts. Fortunately, what I brought just happens to be what needs replacing, so I think I can fix her. You're gonna do the repairs yourself? If not me, then who else? Didn't I ever tell you? When I was a human, I was a researcher at Missilis. I don't think so. Really? I was positive that I told you before. Anyway, that's not important. It's been a while since I've repaired one of these models. What kind of researcher? Where did you research? Who? Do you know any of the people that we know? Where should I move her? What are you talking about? I can do it here. Raptures might come. There's nothing to worry about. Laplace and Drake have got that covered. That's right. There's somewhere to learn about that? Hey, yo. We got this place locked down tight, so there's no need to worry. I appreciate that. Are you sure? With a hero as strong as I am, we'll never fail. In that case, thank you. It's okay. You're safe with me. Laplace and Drake leave to stand guard. All right, time to get to work. Anything I can do to help? Not really. You can just sit back and watch, cutie. I'll have her fixed up in a jiffy. Do you think Maxwell ever did some MMR level research? That's what I'm curious about. Like, what was her division? What did she cover? Did she know?
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens.
You're tougher than I thought. The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next story?
I wonder if different manufacturers' Nikkes differ. Huh? What? Can you elaborate on the question? Now, all I've got to do is connect the battery here. And we're all done. Now we just need to wait for her to wake up. Good job. It's nothing really. Isn't it mentioned each has a different way of making Nikkes? Oh, you're talking about the actual production process. I was like, well, yes, the manufacturer's Nikke is different. Production-wise, I don't know if they ever talk about it. I don't know how much. I don't know how much you can actually finagle with the production, like, itself. But then, like, the manufacturers, they mess around with what the Nikkes would then specialize in afterwards. It's nothing really. This isn't my first rodeo after all. So you do this fairly regularly? That's right. We're the best of the best, so we get assigned to do a lot of operations. You never know what you may end up running into on the surface. So we often run into situations where we need to repair each other. Although, to be fair, these so-called repairs mostly consist of just charging our batteries. You all have gotten hurt during operations before? Of course. Laplace would deny it if you asked her, but we've taken our fair share of bumps. Our performance hasn't completely surpassed Rapture's yet. I didn't realize. I'm sure you didn't. You're opening up to us, cutie pie. Siwon would be pleased. Oh. It looks like she's coming too. Whoa. Wake up!
Let's put some gusto into our swimming. Even a hero needs to recharge once in a while. You're tougher than I thought. That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
listen to it like I don't listen to it every other day. I'm so curious about this year's Spotify Wrapped for me. Here. Sorry we took so long. We came as soon as we got your distress signal. Distress signal? What? How am I... Was I attacked by a rapture? I fixed you up. I had accounted for this and brought some spare parts with me. You what? But how can a Nikke repair another Nikke? Wait, are you Matisse? That's right. The heroes are here to save the day. Finally, after all those distress signals, they actually sent you. You really can do anything, even repair other Nikkes. Doesn't Mary repair Nikkes all the time? Maybe it's like battle or quote unquote like battle Nikkes on the surface versus like the actual hospital Nikkes. People don't know Mary as a Nikke. I forgot about that. I wonder how many regular Nikkes she sees. Regular as in like mass-produced. Either way, I feel like she's probably referring to like surface field Nikkes. Aren't you happy that we're here? I'm just jealous. It would have been good if we could do what you do. I know you're jealous, but aren't you forgetting something? You saved my life. I'm incredibly grateful. Sure, I'll take the greeting well. Now tell me what happened here. Oof. Dialogue's getting a little bit rough. We were on a mission to locate artifacts when all of a sudden, a Tyrant-class Rapture appeared. Everyone... How could a Tyrant-class Rapture sneak up on you? Did you not have a radar? Isn't that standard issue for artifact collection teams? It never showed up on the radar. By the time we heard a loud thump and turned around, it was too late. The equipment we're given is always faulty or out of date. If we'd had a proper radar with us. So the radar is to blame? May I see it for a moment? The mass-produced Nikke hands Maxwell the radar. This may be an entry-level model, but it's nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Maxwell tinkers with the device, glancing at it from all angles. This radar is perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with it. Then, how did that rapture? It must be a rapture that's invisible to radar. What? That doesn't make any sense. My king! Where are you? You of all people should know that on the surface. Things seldom make sense. That must be why Nikkes from other companies have gone missing as well. Mass-produced Nikkes are hardly fit to withstand a Tyrant-class Rapture attack. Are you the only survivor? I don't know what happened to the other squad members. As soon as I secured brains of my squad members, I ran and hid here. What about the operation? What do you mean? Were you not supposed to gather artifacts? How could I grab those when I was running for my life? So, what you're saying is that you abandoned the mission? Ruh-roh. It's not that I abandoned. Inexcusable. Even a mass-produced Nikke such as yourself should know better than that. You can't become a hero that way. What? If you fail to follow through in your mission, humans will lose trust in Nikkes. We can't have that. Nikkes are supposed to be a beacon of hope for humans. That's the entire reason we exist. All right, then tell me, how do I become a hero? Do you have the faintest idea what kind of equipment we're issued? No, you don't. You're Sion's favorite. You don't care about any of us. You turn a blind eye to how we're treated. If we'd been supplied with proper weapons, like the ones you have, all of us wouldn't have been so easily... It's only natural that we receive better equipment. We're the strongest heroes, after all. Yeah, this is totally pre-hero chapter Laplace. We're way back to uptight Laplace before she got her world rock. Yep. That's why we can't use the same equipment that ordinary Nikkes do. Damn you. The mass-produced Nikke takes a rush at Laplace. Whoa, steady on now. Why all the animosity? We just saved you. The mass-produced Nikke backs off, still breathing heavily. You cut it out as well, Laplace. Fine. If that bum rush was any indication, I'd say you can walk just fine now. Now that we've determined what happened, let's head back before the situation gets any worse. What was it? Not even like pre-hero chapter. It was pre...
Time for a test.
Like hero chapter solidified it. This is pre-freaking...
Wait, I said wait.
Material age. I forgot what chapter. Yeah, pre-corruption. Yeah. This is like way back. Because I remember her attitude was like this. Like, pre-corruption. And then, like, I was like unsure.
Then just ignore me.
Right? Like her attitude was like on the brink for me. And then they managed to like just save her. For me personally, they managed to like just save her with the whole like corruption incident. Like what she did there. And then I liked her from that point. And then Hero was like later of like okay, yeah. Cause I remember her thing with like justice, like her attitude before like the corruption bit was she talks a lot, but like what does she have to like back it up in terms of like true justice per se? And then the self-termination like moment was okay. She does have like an inner like true sense of justice versus just like a moral high ground surface level. Siwon, we've located the Nikke you requested for an evac. Nicely done. So, why did they disappear? They were attacked by a Tyrant-class Rapture, which didn't show up on their radar. Completely undetectable? Yes, we believe that's why it took as long as it did to get to the bottom of the disappearances. Hightech toy, it was all before that scene. It definitely feels like it's before. Like, this is... I was saying pre-hero, but now I'm like, no, this is like pre-corruption. You don't say. All right, then. Capture it as well. Right now? Ugh, you scared me. Yes. You were there as well, weren't you? Answer my question. You're not busy right now. What do you care if it's right now? Yes, go now. I want this done in one fell swoop. I'll do some digging on my end while you're up there. Capture this apparently invisible rapture and bring it back to me. Also, I believe we're the only ones who know about this at the moment. If we're able to tie this up with a bow before the other companies, we'll be back in the black. Okay. No. This Mind Haven only has 3 days left on it. We need to go back to the Ark first. What the? What's a mass-produced bucket of bolts like you chiming in for? Ooh! There's no need to be rude. She's the one who sent the distress signal. She managed to keep herself hidden. It's okay, Siwon. We'll vanquish these evil forces and return safely. Have no fear, my inferior friend. 3 days will be more than enough. Oh my god. My inferior friend is crazy, LaPlace. Right. I'll contact you as soon as we find something on our end. Like, oh my god. LaPlace is wilding right now. Yes! Hello! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Yes, I hope you had a good stream! If you need to rate a dash, I completely understand. Take care of yourself. Eat something, rest up, do what you gotta do. Otherwise, I am doing some much needed catch up. Right now we're doing a Hightech toy. We did Drake's Bond and her favorite item. And honestly, I'm just gonna see if I can like do more of the Matisse Bond favorite item story. Just all the Matisse story that I can before I get tired. Hope you're doing great and having fun. Oh, Drake's story was so cute. Drake's story was so cute. That was adorable. Right now, we're wilding out with LaPlace and Hightech toy. I wanted to do Hightech toy before I touched her bonds. And damn, this is like early LaPlace. Was lurking earlier during a reaction to the dev notes, that upcoming side story. Yeah, I know I'm toast next month. I'm cooked. I'm toast. I am going. It was nice knowing y'all, chat. Oh my god. Literally at the very beginning of this event, I just randomly remember it. What's the side story? We're going back to Eden, Shaika! We're going back to Eden! Yeah, I just like randomly remember, and it's like an automatic serotonin boost. What can I say? What can I say? It just makes me instantly giddy, instantly happy. Foul place. You can stay away then. You can stay away then. I will run both feet. Like, oh my god, let's go. Only those of us who are caught up are going back. You know? How about you shut the hell up? You ever consider that? No, we're not voting. We're not. We're no. Well, I'm so chill. I'm so normal. Y'all are so bloodthirsty. We crave blood. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I already know that I'm most likely not gonna be able to do it on release. So I'm just gonna stay very far away from the internet, but like, just knowing that it exists, I'll be quaking in my boots. Oh my god. Also, Rosmo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's been ages since the last sacrifice. How long are you going to stay away from the internet to prevent spoilers? I mean, I've gotten this far. I've gotten fairly good at it. Like, I'll be on the internet. It's like, you just don't go into comment sections. Don't go onto, like, the home, like, feeds or timelines. Don't go onto effing YouTube. Like, yeah, no, I'm like, I went through like the beginning cutscenes of 35, but we'll see. I'll get there when I get there. Just ow. I'm just happy knowing it exists, okay? I'm just happy that it exists. There's already leaks on Twitter about anniversary. People need to chill the hell out. What the hell? 34. Imagine being so close while being so far. Couldn't be me. All right, going back to Laplace. But it's not. We're sorry. Before chat makes me start throwing hands. Y'all just want to keep him from me. Y'all just want to keep him away from me. What was I gonna say? Oh. For his own safety? Shut the hell up. He's so safe with me. He's so safe with me. Is crazy. The instant like, holy crap, chat. I was about to say, what is this cursed? What are these cursed numbers? The instant like way Sewin talks so like nicely to her quote unquote favorites, and then instantly was like bucket of bolts. Like the switch up was so quick, so fast. Really says it like a slur. Don't disappoint me. Baby talk to slur combo. Communication with Siwon ends. How can you possibly capture that thing in 3 days? You're sending us all to our doom. What makes you think we can't do it? You are with the strongest heroes, after all. Do not worry. A cowardly villain like that will quiver in fear before the might of Matisse. You only say that because you haven't seen what I've seen. This rapture would set fear in the heart of any Nikke, even you. No. We are different. We can do it. No, we must be able to handle it. Because we are heroes. I get what she's trying to say, you know? But this is like a case of like, I think the message is getting a little lost in the delivery. This mass produce is praying for her downfall, like really being tone deaf. Again, like I get what she's trying to say, because like that one little bit when she was like,
"You're tougher than I thought."
No, we have to do it.
Reload.
Because like that's who like we are, right? That like standard she has for them as the kind of final boundary.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Like raptors are not allowed to go through us. That is like our whole existence. But the way she says it, it's like, but we're different. While this poor mass producer is hanging on to like the brains of her dead companions. Must be strong, no exceptions mentality. No. I feel like she sees the difference between them. But it's like the pedestal of Matisse being like the strongest, being like the last line of defense. Like raptures cannot go through them, you know, in like a worst case scenario. And so she has to like live at that level mentally. And then we see how later on with corruption, and then like later in like the hero chapter, how she like allows herself to feel fear, and the whole like it's okay to feel fear, like it's like her whole like thing, right, with that story arc. But right now she's kind of like, she's still in that I can't allow myself to like, essentially I can't allow myself to drop down to like your mental, like because that like I am the strongest, and if I like allow myself to drop down to that mental, then the raptures win, and that's not allowed. Despite following the coordinates sent to us by Siwon, the Tyrant class Rapture was nowhere to be found. I don't think this is it either. Laplace stares intently at the coordinates. Plenty of empty space, but no villain in sight. This isn't good. Communications are down as well. Perhaps there's a high concentration of alpha particles in this area. They're not working at all? Affirmative. I've been trying to reach Siwon for a while now, and it's not connecting. Things aren't looking too bright. Don't worry, Birdie. When times are tough, the heroes only get tougher. We'll find this dastardly villain in no time and be back in time for a hero's welcome. I just thought of something. What if this Rapture doesn't show up on the radar, but has other stealth skills as well? I think you might be onto something, Drake. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled. The way it attacked those Nikkes before certainly didn't seem stealthy to me. They said they heard a thump, and then it showed up right in front of them. Good point. If you don't mind, save the crackpot theories for another time. We need to focus on what to do next. Oh, damn. Hello? What? What? The writing on this event is so funny.
It's nice to be a hero every once in a while.
I don't know if that was necessary. Hello?
Cover me, and don't get yourself killed.
Also,
Reload.
there's been like that was so out of place. Yeah. Yeah.
Even
There's
a hero
there's
needs to recharge
lines
once in a
sometimes
while.
that like come out of nowhere. And like they feel out of place. Or
I
like it's
told
like
you justice would prevail.
little chunks of dialogue. That's kind of like a translation-y word scramble before it writes itself again. Putting all these vermin in the ground really helps take the edge off. Yeah, like that line. Like Maxwell? Now, what should we do? Not sure. Drake, see if you can detect a Tyrant class Rapture nearby. Don't order me around. Do you want to get out of here or not? Fine. Drake closes her eyes and concentrates. Shouldn't finding a pathway to the Ark be our first priority? No can do, Birdie. A hero must not turn back without solving anything. We have to capture this thing before it attacks any more Nikkes. A hero doesn't give up simply because they've gotten a little turned around. And neither should you. Okay. She hasn't said anything in a while. All that hero talk. What's so special about being a hero? I found it. Where is it? West of here. I can sense it. Something sinister. Sounds like what we're after. Let's move out. Who are these Nikke and what have they done with Matisse? It's the way
All right, let's do this.
Drake is probably the most consistent with what we know of Drake. And then Laplace
Reloading. Wait.
is kind of basically consistent of pre-corruption Laplace. But like half of Maxwell's dialogue seems so
All
out of
clear.
pocket.
A successful experiment indeed.
With Drake leading the way, we pursue the Tyrant class Rapture. Before we knew it, an entire day had passed. Are you sure this is the right direction? I'm positive. We just need to keep walking straight like we are now. How much further? That, I'm not sure. Not far. You said that hours ago. Because we were close then too. Hey, how about trying to contact Sewin again? After all this walking, communications might be back up. She's right. We've got a signal. Let's ask for a rescue evac. Shuan will bend over backwards, responding to a distress signal if it's sent by Matisse. Evac? What is that? A character from a cartoon or something? Don't be dense. I'm saying that we don't use things like that, you dunce. What? Who did she... Was she talking to the mass producer, or was she talking to Drake just now? To be more precise, it's not an option. What do you mean? Any Nikke can send a request for help. Very true. Everyone except us, that is. Like you said, we're Matisse. The one and only Matisse. How can we send out a distress signal after only being on the surface for a few days? Commander, I think. Oh my gosh, shut up. As a matter of fact, no matter how long we were up here, we wouldn't dream of asking Sewins for help. It's impossible, unless we encountered a heretic or something similar. I felt the stars align. and some witch's curse got nailed on their coffin by that line. It's like, oh no. This isn't the time for pride. If we continue like this... I said no. We're not going out this way. I hear what you're saying, but my answer is final. If you want, you can contact Sewin yourself, but we'll have nothing to do with it. Maxwell. Enemy incoming. Also, this is so early, Commander. Like, so early, Commander, because we're just sitting here watching all of this happen. We're just watching the back and forth. And I think we've only, like, told them to chill out, like, maybe once. Can't you and Drake take care of it? I'm afraid not. A superhero team always works together. Get off your butt and come help us, you coward. We're so mean to each other. All right. Cool your jets. I'm coming. Maxwell walks forward. As for you, keep an eye on Birdie. Laplace runs forward as well. I go to glance at what Laplace dropped. When the mass-produced Nikke suddenly snatches it up. I'll keep it safe. Okay. Like, yeah, like we're literally, that's all we're doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Modern day commander would have slapped this guy. I'm just here to observe, literally. Whoa. Okay. What did she drop?
Let's go, my cutie. Reloading. Reload. And don't get yourself killed.
You had a Johan
You're
training arc?
tougher than I thought. It's a tough job, but someone's got
Not even a Johan training arc.
all your might for
Like,
the light.
even pre-Johan, I think we were doing like a little bit better
Quickly, so
at being like,
staring.
hey, y'all, chill the hell up.
Come on,
Or like,
everyone.
no, we're
Let's
not
score
doing that.
one for the good guy.
Marion? Possibly.
How long can you withstand the hail of bullets?
Yeah, that might be better. Premadernia.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Like, this is kind of similar to like a commander that like went on the surface with Wardress. Just being like, what the hell are they doing? And just watching. Score another one for justice. That's right. Now that we've done what we set out to accomplish, let's head back. I'm beaten. Don't talk like that. true hero never tires. In just a moment. Is this yours? Hell, it's probably pre that time Siwon summoned a Raptures to try and kill him while pretending to be shifty. Damn, when was that? The mass-produced Nikke holds up Laplace's cell phone. When did you... How could someone like you get the best of me? You didn't even realize she pocketed your phone? You dolt. I see you still require some additional training. Is this what Laplace dropped earlier? I was wondering what you were fiddling with. Do you intend on using that to request an emergency evac? That's right. Unlike you, time is not on my side. And we have all the time in the world. That's why we didn't call it in. Is that what you really think? If you have so little faith in us, do it. Call it in. If you use blah blah, you can send Siwon a message anonymously. Maxwell, don't I have a say in this? Well, too scared to go through with it? Hey, yo, Maxwell? She's like, you won't. You think I won't do it? I'll show you. The mass-produced Nikke opens Laplace's blah blah. Requesting rescue. Target is not at designated coordinates. Requesting transport back to the Ark. What? Requesting rescue? Are you really Laplace? Yes, it's me. You certainly aren't acting like it. She would never ask to be rescued. What's wrong? You don't want to work? Ah, I get it. You think this operation is too easy. In that case, how about I turn things up a notch? I'll cut you off from all additional support. How about that? Or maybe I'll think about forming another Matisse squad. Would that raise the stakes enough for you? It's not that. What are you rambling about? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look, this picture though. This picture of her though. This picture of her though. Apologies, Siwon. We're simply testing whether our communications are functioning properly. I knew it. Laplace would never say something like that. I don't know if Siwon would actually be that harsh with Laplace. Well, like, the thing is, this is reading to me as like a weird mix of Siwon's special kind of like toxic care. Where she's like, what? Is it too easy? Are you bored? Let me help you like raise the stakes. It's not cope. Like, yeah, like let me effing finish my thought, okay? Like this feels very in line with her in a like, are you bored? I guess I just remember Siwon would praise Laplace pretty often to trash on the others. I mean, like, the thing is, Siwon's also like not completely stupid. So like, it's probably a mix of she knows that this is not her. Like this is not Laplace. And so she's effing around with whoever's on the other side of the phone. Save the jokes for later, will you? Hurry up and finish the job. Got that? Okay. Now do you believe me? I can't believe it. Don't act so shocked. I'm sure this isn't the first time you've seen Siwon act like this. But you're Matisse. And what's so special about us? You just saw how she treats us. If we don't complete our mission, she'll have us replaced. But Siwon also seems so kind to Matisse. She never calls you scrap metal or anything like that. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hello. I hope you had a good stream. If you need to raid and dash, I completely understand. Take care of yourself. Eat something, rest up. Do whatever you got to do. Otherwise, you're completely free to lurk. I am doing old bonds and events and what all I there's a mountain. There's a mountain of stuff I need to catch up on. This is Hightech Toy, which I believe chat said it was like the second of it, because I'm doing Matisse bonds and favorite items right now. So I wanted to also throw this one in there, just to get all the Matisse lore in a session. Let's see. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Whoa! The sneeze did not come out. We're good. We're good. Okay. I think I read this. True. She doesn't call us names. We're her favorites. But so what? We may be Matisse, but that doesn't make us human. She says with a smile. That's a crazy line, Maxwell. Don't get it twisted. No matter how good you are, you're still a Nikke. We may be top of the line toys. I get it. I get it. Damn. And just like that, the dots connected. Damn. But that's exactly what we are. Toys. Damn. Fat ass Nikke wordplay. Like, oh no. We may be Matisse, but that doesn't make us human. No matter how good you are, you're still a Nikke. We may be top of the line toys, but that's exactly what we are. Toys. High-tech toys. You know my dumbass low-key thought that it was gonna be something similar to like Drake's favorite item. Where it's like, oh, maybe it's a show and like actual toys to get inspiration. A fool I was. Did Ji steal Siwon's toys, dolls when they were kids? Oh, absolutely. Oh, I absolutely. I would believe it. Foolish, naive child. I underestimated / didn't completely remember that this is an event. She tried to steal her toys as an adult too. Literally. Maxwell takes Laplace's cell phone from the mass-produced Nikke's hand. Now then, if there aren't any more questions, can we focus our attention elsewhere? Forgot this is Nikke. Less that and more just like I was too in like the cutesy bomb story area and not the oh wait, events like to F up my feelings. You said you don't have time. If you want to save your friends, we have to hurry. And you don't drop things. Maxwell gives the cell phone back to Laplace. Don't worry, a hero never makes the same mistake twice. Maxwell and Laplace take point. Matisse are just playthings as well? It can't be. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go. Commander hasn't said a damn word to actually like mean anything, and the observer keeps doing nothing. Like,
No, wait, 10 minutes.
holy crap! We say more in the
Even a
Bond
hero
stories
needs to recharge once in a while.
than what we've said in this event.
Reloading. Don't get yourself killed. Reloading.
I guess this is like, this is low-key an example of when you have an event that probably should, like,
You're tougher than I thought.
should have just been like with the Nikke. Like, this is what happens when you have a story that like
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
doesn't really need the commander, but you put him in it anyway. When like the only role he could take is like as an observer. When I feel like this is more centered on like Nikke relations and like world building kind of than the commander actually having like relevance. Extended early Bond story. Kinda, yeah. Like it's giving kind of the roppy Ether had like a little bit more going. Like a niece kind of introductory to the world. What is it? It's coming. Get ready. Off in the distance, a colossal rapture looms. About time it showed up. Is that the one that attacked you? That's right. That's the one that did this to us. The mass-produced Nikke steps backwards. We're all going to die. Relax. Things are different this time around. You've got a hero by your side. The hero always emerges victorious. Oh my god. Oh. We'll protect you. That is what we heroes do. A hero. Anticipate defeat before humans, and don't give up. Anticipate defeat before humans. That's hurting my brain. That's because Nikkes are born to be a hero among humans. So, no matter what anyone says, do not think of yourself as someone who cannot become a hero. You can't do anything with that mindset. Instead, you'll just end up scared and run away. About that. As long as I'm here, you don't have to abandon your mission. You don't have to run away scared of villains. You can become a hero who protects humans and fights against villains. I will protect you. Honestly, one of the things I think that I find so refreshingly cute about Laplace's mindset is how to her, she aspires to be a hero, right? And this whole game is about people Nikke is aspiring to be a god, goddesses. And so that's one of the cute things about Laplace to me, is how in her pursuit to want to be a hero, she becomes a goddess. And how her the music, right, of Wings of Victory and Hero are such Goddess of Victory songs. And it's just oh. I will save the lives of your comrades. I will definitely. I will defeat that villain who has terrorized you. That's why I stand before you as the strongest hero. So, never show weakness in front of a human. You can see Birdie is standing strong. I don't know. I'm a little scared. Is it supposed to be one of those moments where I'm supposed to say I'm not scared? I'm a little. I'm scared. I want to see what she says. What? She's kind of effed up my speech. Don't be scared, Birdie. I'm here to protect you. She's have you not been listening? Sorry. Heroes, charge. It's the Hightech toys. He looks so good. I wish that this was our default. Let us vanquish this dastardly villain who has tormented so many innocents. Encounter! Looks so good here. It's when they're all together that you're just man, they really do. All together. I've been farming so much effing purpose release.
Swim with all your might toward the light. That actually worked? You did it, buddy! Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Oh, sorry. I had to raise it because the music was playing so low during that scene. It's running away. Let's follow it. You're gonna follow that? Don't. The mass-produced Nikke tugs on the end of Laplace's coat. There are only 2 days left. We need to go back. If you run after it, we'll never make it back in time. He'll die, I tell you. There's no time. I'm begging you. Please, save my friends. Don't worry. You're not coming with us. What? Drake, Maxwell, take her and Birdie back to the Ark. I'm going after that thing myself. Laplace? Okay. Who are you bossing around? I was going back to the Ark regardless. It's dangerous by yourself. It'll be all right, Birdie. A hero like me will be able to catch that thing in no time. Hero attack! Laplace ran after the Rapture. I was about to say, yeah, that was like our longest sentence. Laplace! There's no time. We have to go. We need to get back to the Ark. But what about Laplace? She may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but she can fend for herself. She'll catch up with us shortly. Yeah, she's the dullest tool there is. She's way worse than me. Drake. She'll be fine. You really said she's actually an idiot. But she's okay. You hear that? We're both certain. So let's go. If we don't get a move on, her friends might end up dying. The mass-produced Nikke glances in my direction, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay. Soon after, all of us walk in search of an elevator to the Ark. Is she gonna be okay? She'll be just fine. That's what I thought. The mass-produced Nikke clasped at the brain haven. She said she's the strongest hero. Oh. A huge explosion can be heard from behind us. Huh? Laplace has her believing in heroes. That explosion. We need to go help Laplace. Slow down. How can we go back now? The elevator is right in front of us. We can't leave her behind. I knew this would happen. Let me ask you a question. What do you think Laplace is? A close colleague, a Nikke who gets the job done, a true superhero? Yeah, we're gonna be cheesy. She's a superhero. You know that, and you're still acting like this? A commander should be able to set their emotions aside. We are Nikkes. We're instruments used by Sewen to obtain results. We were made to complete our missions. It is our duty to fulfill that obligation. It's what we were created to do. What do you mean by that's what you're created to do? Nikkes are different from humans. A machine is made for an express purpose. If it can't fulfill that purpose, it's either destroyed or replaced. We're no different. If you're born to be a hero, then it's a hero you must be. Laplace needs to beat that Rapture and return on her own. It is what she was built to do. It's the way it is. Isn't that right, Laplace? Coming in hot! You're late. Are you low on battery? Almost completely depleted. Laplace! Took you long enough. A snail could have gotten the job done sooner. You beat that thing all by yourself? What I find funny is that, like, they heard that explosion and immediately, like, got concerned and stuff. And, like, in the back of my mind, all I'm seeing is freaking Laplace's ray gun. Like, oh, did you think that was the Rapture making that noise? Didn't I tell you? I will defeat that villain who has tormented you. I always keep my promises. Because that's what the strongest hero does. Well done. Please, it was nothing. Let's hurry back. I can't wait to tell everyone how we beat the villain. High-tech toy. Oh my gosh, this looks great. Here's a regular mass-produced squad. Good luck. Have fun. Missilis has destroyed the Rapture, which caused the disappearance of numerous mass-produced Nikkes and proceeded to have the finest quarter in its history. We take you now to an interview with Missilis' CEO, Siwon, and the Matisse squad. Testing. Can you hear me? I'm happy to report that the Tyrant-class Rapture, responsible for the disappearance of countless mass-produced Nikkes, has been captured. And it's all thanks to Matisse. I feel it is worth mentioning that the other two companies' mass-produced Nikke budget has been slashed significantly in light of all this. Here at Missilis, we don't need army training. We have Matisse. Laplace, say a few words. Citizens of the Ark, do not fear. Going forward, Matisse will be your knight in shining armor. We, the true heroes, will protect you. You all got that? I, Siwon, the CEO of Missilis, made Matisse what it is today, and don't you forget it. Oh, wow. I've never seen Siwon so happy. She's beaming from ear to ear. At least she's not so ornery for once. I didn't speak loudly enough. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Next time, I'll shout it from the rooftops. Yeah, so the whole world can hear you. I love their dynamic. Don't you two start again. Go and play outside. Maxwell, how many times have I told you heroes don't play outside? Hey. It's you. How are you? I'm doing just fine. You see, I came here to, thanks to you, I was able to save all of my squad mates. So, thank you. Really. No need to thank me. It's all in a day's work as a hero. I'd say it's a small matter. A small matter? So, you should hurry and be a hero too. I come and try to be grateful. So annoying. Damn. The mass-produced Nikke leaves with a frown. Huh? What's eating her? Does she not want to be a hero? Don't waste your time. You couldn't understand even if you tried. I have an assignment for you. Sounds good to me, so long as I get to do something heroic. You did well out there, Birdie. Right back at you. Catch you on the flip side. Hero out. Glass. I told you to open the window before jumping out. Now I've got to call the repair shop again. I can't let her best me. I'm going to. Drake busts through the door and leaves. I feel a headache coming on. We really put you through the ringer this time, cutie. It was nothing. It really was nothing. We were just kind of standing there. Are you heading back to the outpost? Not before I ask you something. What is it? You said that a Nikke has a purpose the moment they're made. That's right. Then, is Matisse so heroic because you all were made to be that way? I was wondering what you were acting so seriously for. I assume this has to do with what I said before. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself. How should I know what goes on in the minds of those idiots? From what I know, Drake and Laplace, they volunteered because they wanted to serve Suen. They wanted to be her instrument. You'll have to ask them for the details. What about you? I don't know. How can I know what the human Maxwell thought? That's a wild line. That part of me is dead. I'm a Nikke now, aren't I? I want to say like from part 9-ish onward, all of Maxwell's dialogue took a complete turn. A complete 180 to what it was like the first 9 parts of the event. That's right. Whether our being heroic was something we decided ourselves, or something that was thrust upon, is something only you can decide. You tell me. After working with us, are we tools used by Suen? Or are we heroes? No. 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 Honestly, I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the event. Like, from the perspective, I want to say like the formatting was rough. But maybe it's because of like all of the freaking like MTL kind of stories that I have experience reading. Or it's like no matter how like butchered the effing English was. Like I was able to get like the gist. It's definitely super early. It's definitely super early. Like the first 2 to 3 parts felt kind of regurgitated from information that they cover in the campaign. And then there were like parts of it that like had just chunks of dialogue that just like lost the plot. Not like lost the plot, but like it like the English just got so like messy that like my brain kind of like and then it like locked back in again. But I feel like they were trying to give some like serious world building from like a Nikke to Nikke relation. kind of approach that were grammatically correct, but semantically really weird. Yes. Yes, there were a lot of those. And like, yes, they were like, as a squad, they were saying some really out of line things. Like, you definitely were giving, like, you were definitely like front loaded with like, this is Missilis's top squad. Heavy on the, this is Missilis's top squad. I feel like the pre-corruption low-key happens, like, or like the corruption in campaign low-key happens early enough to where you don't get like the full impact of them being like Missilis's top squad. But this I think gave like a better picture of that. Of like, no, they're not just the top squad. They're Missilis's top squad, Sewin's top squad. And like, they shared a lot of her. Not psyche per se, but the way that like you can tell like the squads under like Ingrid have a focus in tactics and whatnot. Yeah, you can tell like they were brought up, ideology, outlook. Yeah, they were like brought up by Sewin. And if anything, one of the things that like I find interesting is well, I found a lot of Maxwell's dialogue towards like the end interesting, to be honest. But specifically when she said that Drake and Laplace wanted to like go under Sewin. I haven't done like Laplace's, so like there's room to check like if they go cover that. We did do Drake's, and that it didn't cover that at all. And I can't help but have like this like, well, I want to know. I want to know what happened there. What's the story there? Like, simply doesn't have a brain. Well, like, again, if there's a part of her that did specifically like want to come to Sewin,